Hi, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Pine Sports World. Here on election night, I'm with my beautiful people. I'm your host, Israel Rivera, filling in for David on Point Huffman. That's Christian Simpson from the Daily Blog, and TJ Hopkins. What is going on, gentlemen? Before I start the show, please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and catch us on all streaming platforms where you can catch us at. And I hope y'all went out and voted tonight, because tomorrow I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all if y'all ain't vote. Anyways, there we go. That's all I had. Hey, you know what? I've been dropping more expletives in this joint. I don't care. I don't care. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Anyways, we got
Also, Izzy, before we get started, I just want to break something down so people can understand it. In terms of football, who has more power, the owner or the GM?
The owner.
The owner has more power.
That's all.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know where you're going with that, but I like where we are going with that. So I like a mystery curveball.
No, because they like one of the gripes that people have against VP Harris is she's been in the office for 4 years. Why ain't she doing this and that? Because she's the VP.
All I'll say is this election has further exposed that people fail government class in high school.
Exponentially.
Hey, look. Hey, TJ threw a Peyton Manning duck. All right. And I'm glad somebody caught it. Anyways, moving on to last night's game, Monday Night Football. We had an overtime victory by the Kansas City Chiefs, 30-24 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one was was a very good game. I think second half, these two teams were, going back and forth. After that close first half that they had. Patrick Mahomes, 34-44, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt picked it up definitely in the second half. It's more like they had a emphasis to give him the ball in the second half. He finished with 106 yards in the game-winning touchdown to seal the deal in overtime. But he had 27 carries. As well on the other side, Baker Mayfield, 23-31, very efficient, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. They really couldn't get the ground game going, but that was expected since Kansas City is one of the best run defenses in the NFL. But I was definitely surprised with how well the Buccaneers hung in this game, and you can see it, Christian and TJ, when Baker Mayfield lost that coin toss. He said,
"Yeah, he just tossed."
Yeah, he knew. He knew what was going on. And can I give a huge shout out to DeAndre Hopkins doing the Remember the Titans dance? Yo,
yeah. Oh, bro, that was cold. I damn near jumped off my couch when oh shit, okay. Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins had a hell of a game. 2 touchdowns, 8 catches, 86 yards. Travis Kelce, 14 catches, 100 yards. This is the first time he eclipsed the century mark this season for Travis Kelce. So shout out to them. And then on the other side, Cade Otton, 8 catches, 77 yards, was the leading receiver. And Sterling Shepard, Christian,
yeah,
hey, he had some big catches in the fourth quarter. On that drive, on that drive, especially the catching on the sideline where he toe tapped it a little bit there.
Hold on, all right, can we talk about how they literally reviewed that, but didn't review if Patrick Mahomes ran past the line of scrimmage on that little shovel pass he threw?
Oh yeah, where he hurt his ankle. Yeah,
I'm all how do you review a clear catch by Sterling Shepard, but y'all didn't even take the time to review if Pat Mahomes was past the line, which he was, by the way. He was clearly past the line of scrimmage. But it's neither here nor there. Good game. It was a good game. Again, I just hate that the myriad of stuff that gets overlooked for the Chiefs. 74 had about 8 false starts last night.
Man, he could have false started. You could have called a false start on him like every play.
Every play.
That was crazy.
It's 17 all. It's 17 all. It's like 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes rolls out to the right a little bit, and he hits Travis Kelce in the middle for a first down. But what they don't see is the chop block by 52 on the Chiefs, and it's like, guess what? That wasn't called, and of course the Chiefs go down, and that's the same drive where Pat Mahomes tossed a little shovel pass up and took the lead. This notion of like that's the shit people talk about with the Chiefs and the refs. Again, we at home see the stuff and we see it not being called. So what are like y'all can talk y'all in the comments talking about some cry harder, cope, whatever. Yeah, like until it had like y'all did the same thing, like the way y'all bitched about Tom Brady and New England, how they got everything. Like y'all still bitch about an offsides call from 5-6 years ago. Like when it was New England, Kansas City in the AFC Championship, y'all still bitch about the offsides call. They got called on Kansas City. But guess what? He was offsides. They called it. I also think the NFL needs to do more with the overtime rules. Like, hey, give me a chance to match that touchdown. I hate the argument you have 4 quarters, okay, and we went to overtime.
I actually agree with you on that. I think if they team scored the touchdown, the other team should try and match it.
Just match it, bro. Like just
and then do something like college, right? Where it's like, okay, now they don't match it. Now they match the touchdowns. Now we're gonna go to sudden death. So I hate ties. First of all, I hate ties. And now we're just gonna go to sudden death, where it's like now your best 2-point conversion. Whoever, if you could stop my 2-point conversion, I can stop your 2-point conversion. You know what I mean? Like, we go to 2-point conversions now. You know what I'm saying? To break the tie.
Just break the tie. Like, no game should ever like, bro. They don't do ties like every other team sport. Don't end in a tie.
Or if they match the touchdown, Christian and TJ, then the next score wins, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown.
And
I get that.
How is it that if it's the Super Bowl, like you make that one exception for one game and it's the Super Bowl? If it's a touchdown, like touchdown ends it, but you give the opponent a chance to match that touchdown, and that's the only game they do that for is the Super Bowl. Change the overtime rules, please. Like, give me a chance.
And the onside kick rule too.
And
the onside kick rule at that. Let's go 4th and 20.
Oh, keep it 4th. No, keep it like standard 4th and 10. I know the UFL do 4th and 15. Like, no, 4th and 10. Just do a 4th and 10 from where the onside.
That's too
easy. It really ain't though.
It is though. Christian, your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is this: Kansas City hasn't played their best yet, and they're still finding ways to win football games. That's what we call championship pedigree on full display. Izzy, I like the hat again, baby. I see you. I see. But Tampa played them tough. Tampa played them a lot tougher.
Tampa gave them a show. Like, everybody's thinking like, hey, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. This is going to be a blowout. This is going to be an ass whooping.
And I was about to go for 1,000 yards.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we're going to see who Kansas City really is. Like, we know they're a good football team, right? We're going to see who they really are. I don't want to say this next game, but the game next week. They go to Buffalo next week. And they ain't seen this version of the Buffalo Bills. Like, to be honest with you, me and TJ, we were talking about this the other day. And he asked me who the biggest threat was, I felt, to Kansas City. And I said, right now, at this moment, I think it's Buffalo. I think Buffalo's the only team that can match up with them. Baltimore, you don't know what version of the Ravens.
We saw them only week 1, though, Christian.
What's that?
I said we only saw them week 1 against them.
And
like,
I think
I don't know, like now, like later in the season, I think Baltimore might have a shot at them.
But see, here's the thing. What version of Baltimore are we going to get? Are we going to get the version that just beat up on Denver? Or are we going to get the version that fell short to Cleveland? Like, there's no in between with the Baltimore Ravens. And when they don't feed Derrick Henry the football, they lose. Kansas City's been pretty good against the run this year, Izzy.
Absolutely. And now, anyways, and joining the show is Matt James. But we're gonna move on to we're gonna wrap up week
Hey,
9
fellas.
and move on just due to time constraints and give our game balls of the week, which has been a staple here on this show. So I'm gonna start with you, Christian. Who do you give your game ball of the week for week 9 to?
I'm giving it to that guy at Cincinnati, Joey B, baby. Joe Burrow, 27 to 39, 251 yards and 5 touchdowns over my beloved Raiders.
TJ, game ball.
Hey, I'm gonna give mine to Matt Stafford. That man,
He
again,
balled out.
hey, again, Matthew Stafford said, hey, I'm one of them ones. God damn it. Y'all gonna put some respect on my name. I'm one of them ones.
One of them ones. For real, for real. He was one of them ones. Matt, who do you give your game ball to?
I mean, you can give it to anybody in like Baltimore. I mean, Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers.
Man, Zay
I'm
Flowers,
gonna give
that's
it to Jalen Hurts. I mean, I know you're playing Jacksonville, but you took that game and you came out and won it. So, and a complimentary game ball to the Arizona coaching staff.
damn. Hey, you know what? I got 3 game balls to give out.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I know that's kind of doing a little too much, but I got there's a few people I want to give out the game ball. First game ball I want to give out to is Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, 27 carries, 159 yards, 1 touchdown, in a play that I will always remember on Sunday. Okay. Second game ball, I got to give it to Kareem Hunt. 27 carries, 106 yards, a touchdown, the game-winning touchdown. He came out in the second half and really, put a lot of, hurting. He put a hurting on the Bucks in the run game. But it's just a good feel-good story. Kareem Hunt coming back to the Chiefs, and kind of getting some, getting those flowers. And then the third game ball and my favorite game ball, I think I got to give it to the Carolina Panthers, the whole team, for beating the damn New Orleans Saints and getting Dennis Allen up out of there. Okay. Because, hey, it's going to be a brighter day. Yes, sir. Dennis Allen is up out of there. And that's all that matters. Anyways, moving on to week 10, we got Thursday night football between the Bengals and the Ravens. I don't care about when they last played. David did all that. I don't give a crap. Who you got winning this week, Christian?
Wow.
He's so right.
Week off in game 1, we're ragging on him. Here we go.
Christian, who you got?
Listen, this
Bengals,
game.
Ravens.
Look, this is an important game, I feel, for both teams. The last time they played, Baltimore came away with the victory. No, I didn't say that to be that guy on purpose, but I think this game comes down to who can exploit the other's weakness. The Bengals can't really stop the run, and Baltimore's been god-awful against the pass. And Joe Burrow, listen, I said it yesterday on the show. If the Bengals had a winning record, Joe Burrow, I think, would be the front runner right now for MVP. I think this one's going to be close. It comes down to the fourth quarter. I like Baltimore by a field goal.
Again.
Yeah.
No, they scored. Wait, did they win by field goal last time? Or they?
Yeah, they won by a Justin Tucker field goal. Yeah,
it was an overtime.
Because Derrick Henry said,
yeah, they did squeeze by. 35.
41 to 30, 41 to 38.
Or 41-38.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore too. I just think trade deadline was today, and I think this move like 5 years ago would have like moved the needle. But I think the Ravens traded for Tre'Davious White today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like again, 5 years ago, that move would have been like, oh, okay, now we got something. But it's give me the Ravens. I think it's gonna be much more of the same. I think the Ravens are just gonna like get that ball to Derrick Henry about 25, 30 times and say, good luck. Good luck stopping it. Because I think they waited too long in the first game. Like, don't do that this time.
Matt, Who you got
Yeah,
winning?
control the clock a little bit better this time. Give me Baltimore. I mean, by double digits, they'll win this one comfortably.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another shootout. Um, tough game. This is in M&T Bank, if I'm not mistaken. As opposed, I mean, in God League, both quarterbacks went cuckoo in the last game. I think they had a combined 7 touchdown passes, 1 interception. It was pretty remarkable to watch. I think it'll be the same thing this time around. But give me the Bengals to split with the Ravens this time. Yeah, give me the Bengals to win that game. Next game we got on the slate, early morning game. I believe this one is in Germany. Might be in Munich,
Yes. Yeah,
if
Munich.
I'm not mistaken. Yep, Munich, Germany. As the Giants, Christian's Giants, play the Panthers, both coming off W. Oh no, one coming off a W against the Saints, knocking Dennis Allen off. The other one still on a 4-game losing streak. Lost 27-22 to Washington. New York Giants did. I'll start with Christian since he's the Giants fan. What do you got winning this football game here in Munich?
God, this is just one big old bowl of suck. Like, damn.
Like
Seriously.
why? Like why?
Seriously. Yo, you can't even enjoy your cereal because you're just watching ass facing ass. Like, damn.
It's stinking there too.
I'm gonna take the Giants, but I won't be surprised if Carolina wins this game. To me, this puts the pick and pick on.
This is 100% still punishment for World War II. I'm just throwing that out there.
TJ, oh God,
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a horrible game. I
Like
don't even care about this game.
to think about a couple years ago, like y'all were treated to Seattle and Tom Brady in Munich, and
it's come to this.
it's come to it's like that fast.
Hey,
My goodness.
but shit, I won't be setting my alarm for this game. I'll tell you that.
Bro,
I'm
I'm 100% likely sleeping in on this one.
I might wake up to go to church. That's about
That's
it.
Work.
that's saying something. Like that's
Oh,
I'm waking up to go to church, but I ain't waking up to watch this game. Okay.
that's saying
Going to
something. Give me. I mean, that being said, I still gotta go with the Giants, right? Like it's almost like by default, right? Like Dexter Lawrence should have a career day.
Best defensive tackle in the game.
Like
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence should walk out of here with a good 3.5. Good 3.5.
Anyway, where's he at in sacks? He leading the league in sacks now? At this point, I think he is. Might be the league leader in sacks from the interior position. What?
Hey, again, Aaron. Hey, he basically said, "Hey, Aaron Donald ain't the only beast in the middle right here." You feel me? Aaron Donald just got all. Aaron Donald was just getting all the love, and hey, rightly so. That's Aaron.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is no, it's Trey Hendrickson. My bad. Trey Hendrickson with 11. Dexter Lawrence with 9. It says.
I also think with Carolina, who's are you riding with Bryce still? Is Bryce still is Bryce still the starting QB right now? Like,
I think so. I think so. He played good enough. He played well enough. That throw he made to Xavier Legette, and I forget who picked. I can't even pronounce dude's name that picked him up, but he threw a dime to Xavier Legette. I mean, right in the bucket, and dude just like it was such a freak play. It went through his arms and waiting for the Saints. Picked it up.
I gotta go with the Giants. I think Dexter Lawrence has a day. I think Tyrone Tracy has a day.
Matt.
I mean, all these overseas games and knowing the Bears went overseas, I now realize after last week they just sent all the terrible teams over there. And we got 2 more. Sorry about all that, but especially you, Christian. I mean, talking about the Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants. I mean, I'm going with the Giants. They need to pull one of these off, and being out of the country might help. So,
give me the Giants. Yeah, this got to be a get right game. Even though I know Carolina's coming off that nice win, they got to feel great about themselves winning divisional versus a divisional opponent. But yeah, I gotta go with the Giants, man. The only reason I turn the game on to watch the Giants is I love to watch Dexter Lawrence beat double teams for sacks, and I love that kid Tyrone Tracy. That boy Tyrone Tracy is so good, and it's crazy that it's crazy that no. He's so good. It's like it's crazy that like he doesn't have as many reps as he used to, like as he had, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's still new to the position. Like he didn't have that many reps in college. He's a wide receiver turned into a running back, and the dude has wide receiver skills.
But
Flip him
again,
outside, he's killing you.
But again, like that's why people say running back is quote unquote the easiest position to transition to. Like a running back
Look
in
at
college,
Cordell Patterson.
like a running, but like not just that, like a running back in college going to the NFL. Like the game is not that hard for them to quote unquote pick up. I disagree with that. I think I to me, like there's no such thing as a easy position in professional sports. It's just not happening.
Hey, look, picking up a blitz from a damn 6'2", 6'3", 245-pound linebacker ain't
Bro,
no
like,
easy task, bro.
You want to know what it
I'm
is?
t-
You want to know what it is? I don't even think it's that, bro. I legit think it's the terminology. Cause like, all right, so like today was the trade deadline, right? You get traded to like you get traded from one team. Like you spend 8 weeks, 9 weeks with a team, and you learn all their concepts, all their lingo. Then all of a sudden you get traded. Now you gotta learn they lingo, they concepts. Like DeAndre Hopkins is a perfect example. Like, although he had a good game, there were moments where he's running and Mahomes is looking for him. And he's throwing the ball behind him because he don't know. He don't know.
They pick it up in. I think, man, they pros though. They'll pick it up in 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, next game we got the Patriots coming off their loss to the Tennessee Titans in overtime, 20-17, and the Bears coming off a loss against the Arizona Cardinals, 29-9. This game's early. This game's an afternoon game.
I'm gonna go first.
Patriots. I got you. Patriots going into the Bears. TJ, thoughts on this game? Who wins?
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now. Hey, Chicago, y'all don't win this one.
Yeah.
It's pretty much curtains for the coaching staff. Like, hey, like this by this point, like this should not be a nut up game. Like y'all manhood is being questioned.
Hey, Mays played well though for the Patriots. Drake Mays
Who
played
cares?
well.
But like at the same time, Drake May don't have the expectations on him that a Caleb Williams does or even a Jaden Daniels does. Like Drake May ain't got that. Like everybody knows that the Patriots are gonna be drafting top 5 come April.
Yeah, he wasn't expected to be on the level of Caleb or Jaden Daniels right now.
Like I say, I say it all the time. It's very easy to go out there and play when you ain't got no expectations. What expectations did the Patriots have? They weren't going to win the division.
Well, I'll give you that. But Drake May definitely has I'll give you that. But Drake May definitely
he has
as a franchise quarter. Yeah, he has expectations.
He has expectations.
Team doesn't. Yeah, the team doesn't, because like he's still a top 10 pick. And when you look at it,
I understand that, but at the same time, he won 1 and he won 2. He really shouldn't have been drafted where he got drafted. Like that's just me, but yeah, like Chicago, like Shane Waldron, your concepts are being ripped to shreds on ESPN. Like it's you're putting 3 people in the same area, and it's 6 defenders surrounding them. Like and you're asking why ain't nobody getting open, because your concepts take too long. Caleb Williams is ready to rip back. He's ready to launch. He's ready to throw, but he can't throw the ball to nobody because they're too busy running their route, looking like to get open. You got to get
that earlier this season.
Like you got to quick shit, like quick and easy. Like
DJ, I said that earlier this season. I said them concepts are taking way too long to develop.
And then all of a sudden, like you saw those 3 games where Caleb Williams went on the roll, and then all of a sudden it's like the bye week happened, and it's like, all right, we're gonna go back to the stuff that we tried at the beginning of the season that made the offense look stagnant and struggle. I'm taking the Bears because I trust the Bears defense more than I trust the Patriots offense to do anything.
Christian or Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay.
How hurt is Montez Sweat?
I'm not sure.
That's an honest question. I mean,
I
he's
think he,
the heart and soul of the
I think he
team,
plays.
obviously.
I think he plays Sunday.
Good. Give me the Bears. I don't want to say much else, but you need to go out there and win this one because we got flipping Green Bay in a week. So that's it.
Christian, who you think wins this game?
In the words of T.J. Hopkins to the Bears, somebody got to give a damn.
Somebody got to give a damn.
Swear, someone got to give a damn.
Somebody
Seriously,
got
Show
to give
some
a
heart.
damn.
somebody got look.
That is damn
because
right.
I expected them to come out pissed off, and they look like Build the Bears. I'm sorry, TJ, but
We don't get no complaints.
Sorry to
from you.
him.
yeah, the Bears will win this game. But
Wow.
New England's defense is going to make it interesting. They're going to throw a lot of different looks at Caleb Williams, and they're going to take away Rome Odunze. They're going to force him to beat them with someone else. But I do like the Bears in this one because I don't trust New England's offense to do much of anything.
Yeah, give me the Bears to win this one. Get back game, get right game. At home, they need that. Anyways, moving on to the next game, we got the Buffalo Bills coming off that W where Tyler Bass kicked a 61-yard field goal to win against the Miami Dolphins at home, and we got the Indianapolis Colts going into Naptown to face the Indianapolis Colts. They're coming off their loss on Sunday Night Football to the Minnesota Vikings, 21-13. I'll start with you, Christian. Who do you like in this game?
This is a trap game for Buffalo because Indy has one of Buffalo's weaknesses, which is running the ball. They're going to establish Jonathan Taylor early, and they're going to establish Jonathan Taylor often. I do like Buffalo, but I expect Indy to give them a fight. They're not just going to earn this game. They're not going to walk away and just take this game. They're going to have to go in there and earn it. And Izzy, what do I always say? They can't look ahead to Kansas City. They got to focus on what's in front of them.
I would say next game to this shit. No. In Christian's right. Like this is 100% a trap game. We see it all the time. Like we see two teams getting ready to face off in like a week or two, but they get like a trash opponent. Sorry, not respectfully, they get a trash opponent the week before, almost kind of like a tune-up match, right? Like they want to build up that matchups as much as possible, and you got the Chiefs. And cause look who the Chiefs play. They got in division Denver, but Denver probably ain't beat them since Peyton Manning left. Like I'm 100% serious. And Bills Colts, like they try. If both teams come out and they dominate their opponent, they gonna talk about that game for a whole week. Like they gonna talk about it for the whole week. Give me the Bills. I ain't gonna say I think the Bills. Give me the Bills by 14. I think they scored too late, and yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, give me Buffalo. Yeah, that's it.
Give me Buffalo on the road. Like that game. I don't think the Colts are on the level at all. Next game we got on the slide, we got the Denver Broncos going into the Kansas City Chiefs. Denver coming off that loss to the Baltimore Ravens on the road, where they lost 41-10, wasn't even close. And the Chiefs coming off their overtime win, 30-24. I'll start with you, TJ. Who you got winning this game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Matt. He don't care.
Give me Denver.
Christian.
No, give me Denver. Someone has to.
Izzy, it's that time.
Whoa! Here we go.
On my count, 1, 2, 3. Shameless
Shameless
plug
plug
number
number
1,
one,
baby.
baby.
Listen, Denver. I mean, again, I'm quoting TJ Hopkins a lot tonight. Denver got their ass whooped the other night, right, TJ?
Thoroughly.
Inconsistently.
Joe Jackson.
Can't you need to stop. But I feel that was a good tune-up for Denver. They're not gonna make life easy for Kansas City, and Kansas City hasn't played their best football yet. They're still finding ways to win. You gotta love a divisional showdown. I previewed this one on Friday. Be on the lookout. West Side is the best side.
Yeah, Kansas City, like especially coming off of the game against Tampa, you start to ask yourself, like, I understand, like, you're the Chiefs, you're the head honcho, you're the head of the snake, but you got to ask yourself, like, hey, how many of these type of games do you have left in you? Like, that's a serious question. Like, how much more do you have left in you? Like, I think you need that one game where it's like you can breathe just a little bit easier. I don't like, have they had a blowout game? Like, have they blown anyone out yet this season? Have all their
Kansas
games?
City Chiefs?
Yeah,
Every game of theirs has been close. I mean, I know they got by Baltimore by a touchdown. They escaped the Bengals by 1, and they just got by Atlanta.
Like, so it's like you got to ask her, like, hey, like, and the opposing teams, they see this, they see that, they like, bro, the knockout punch is right there. It's right there. You just got to find a way to do it. You just got to find a way to knock them out. They should legit just go into this game. This whole time. By the time the fourth quarter getting ready to start, this game should be over. If you're,
they should be throwing Carson Wentz out there.
Dead ass, bro. Like, if you're the Chiefs, you gotta look at it like that, bro. Like, we can't keep playing these close games. Like, yeah, you winning, but hey, one day that overtime coin toss ain't gonna go our way. We might.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand what you tell. Hey man, look, while I'm hosting, I'm on dad duty. I'm over here warming up food for you. You supposed to be watching your food, young man. Anyways, next game we got on the slate. I got the Chiefs, by the way. With all that being said, next game we got on the slate, we got the Atlanta Falcons going in to New Orleans to face the Dennis Allen-less Saints. I don't even know who's the interim coach. It don't even matter. The Saints coming off 5 straight losses, including the latest loss to Carolina on the road, 23-22, and the Falcons looking like the clear-cut leader of the NFC South with a 6-3 record, coming off their victory 27-21 against the Dallas Cowboys. Matt, I'll start with you first. Who do you got winning this football game?
Which one? Dallas?
Falcons and Saints.
Oh, Falcons, Saints. Give me the Falcons. Go on the road to get on and continue what they've been doing. They've been looking impressive. Strong defense, good run game. Kirk Cousins is, doing his thing and helping this team out. And the Saints have been going south, ever since the 2 blowout wins early in the season. Give me Atlanta.
They lost 7 straight. It's going to be 8.
Yeah.
Lost 7 straight. It's going to be 8.
Man, look. The gumbo is getting stale, and the beignets is getting hard. Give me Atlanta, and I would get up and do my Dirty Bird dance. However,
do it.
Comfortable in my shit. You already know, Izzy.
Like, bro, it's I kind of wish the Saints would have been more active today.
They
Like
should have got rid of everybody.
everybody that they could, bro. Like I wish they would have got more active
Chase
today.
Young, right? Right, Chase Young on the team. Get rid of him too.
I think so. I still can't believe how far things have fallen for them. Like it wasn't too long ago. Like yo, they used to put this matchup on TV because they knew what it was.
No, it wasn't too long ago. It wasn't too long ago in the beginning of the season when they started 2-0, when everybody started saying, "Oh, the Saints are the best team in the NFC South." The Saints, they demolished the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. Them
Which
big old offensive linemen just leaned on that small defensive line
which
and they
now
ran
looking
right
back
through the middle of them.
which now looking back on it wasn't all that impressive.
You know, like the media, the mainstream media is just they so
ass,
yeah, man. It's like a
ass.
tornado. It's like a tornado. They just go with the wind, man. Oh, the Saints are good this week, and now the Saints have lost what 7 in a row, bro? What are we 2-6? How many?
Seven
Seven
in a
in a
row.
row?
Gonna be
Boy,
8.
y'all, boy, they suck. Stop it. Anyways, I'm going with the Falcons. This is gonna be a blowout. Give me the
in
Falcons.
the Superdome.
In the Superdome. Next game we got on the slate, we got the San Francisco 49ers going into Tampa Bay. This is a 12 o'clock game. I believe this might be no, I want to say I don't want to say the last 12 o'clock game. But anyways, both teams Dallas San Francisco coming off a bye week, and the Bucks coming off that overtime loss 30-24 against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll start with you, Christian. Who do you got winning this football game?
I'm gonna take San Francisco. They're getting some reinforcements back. Christian McCaffrey. They'll have CMC's coming back. I think Dre Greenlaw is expected to be back for this game, if I'm not mistaken. Tampa plays hard, but I don't know if they have enough to keep up with the 49ers. I'm gonna take San Francisco on the road. I think they get another win. I don't think they've won consecutive games this year, and now I think they do.
TJ.
I mean, if they getting all that back, I'm still taking the Bucks. No, I just think that's a tough ask, but like Tampa Bay, they guys like although they missing guys, like the guys that are there have been there. That's a tough ask asking Christian McCaffrey to come back, and this his first game. And hey, I need you to pick up right where you left off. Like that, it don't work like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Vita Vea,
right?
Like Devontae David coming up the middle on you. Winfield Jr. coming up from the safety position. He playing that big nickel sometimes.
Right. So yeah, I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be another one of like the games that Tampa Bay just played. I don't think it's gonna go to overtime though. I do think it's gonna be close. But give me Tampa.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Tampa too. I mean, yeah, Tampa too.
They're gonna run to Tampa too. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, you go into the ship. I mean, it's not easy to go out there. The Niners are getting healthy. The Bucks, not sure how much healthier they're going to get, but they played pretty well on the road. I'm going to take them in a close one.
I like what the Bucks are doing because they're utilizing those 3 running backs. They're utilizing obviously Rashad White in the passing game a lot more. Bucky Irvin's running the football. You kind of got like a little timeshare there. Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, Rashad White, he's coming out the backfield. He's more on passing downs. But him and Bucky Irvin are splitting it. And then you got Sean Tucker as well that they're mixing in. So I like the fact that they're utilizing 3 solid running backs, and then they're focusing. Okay, we got Cade Otton, who outside of Mike Williams and Chris Godwin was the 3rd best target on the team. Now he's the number 1 target, and they're utilizing him, putting him in positions. With all that being said, though, I still like the San Francisco 49ers. I think they still haven't played. Obviously, they haven't played their best football. I think getting back up to strength with the week off, resting all those bodies. I think they go into Tampa and they put up some good numbers on them. So give me the San Francisco 49ers. Next game we got on the slate is the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Washington to face the Washington Commanders. Pittsburgh coming off that I believe it was a Monday night or Thursday night football game against the Giants. What was that? The 28th. What was that? Thursday? No, that was Monday. That was Monday. That was a Monday night football game. Yeah, that was a Monday night football game. So they had that bye week. And the Washington Commanders beat the New York Giants last week, 27-22. So I'll start with Matt James. Who do you like in this football game? Looking like Russell Wilson, looking very good. 2 wins in a row for the Pittsburgh Steelers as a starting quarterback.
Yeah, this is a tough one to pick.
Or is it 3 wins?
Both teams have been playing well. Especially with Russell Wilson coming in. Pittsburgh's starting to score some points. Give me Washington at home in a close one.
TJ.
Both teams coming in here with shiny new toys. Well,
Yeah.
Not so new. Mike Williams is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Preston Smith is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Marshawn Lattimore is a Washington Commander.
Yeah.
I think that now that Pittsburgh is more so health, like I think they're fully healthy now. Like Jalen Warren's been back, Russ is back. You add the pieces that you added today. I think they have the requisite parts to make this ugly. Give me Pittsburgh.
Christian.
Izzy, it's that time.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Here we go.
2, 3. Shameless plug.
Number 2. Let's go.
His name is Russell.
Last name Wilson. And I was wondering if you can win me another game. Let's go, baby. Hey, come on.
Listen. The Steelers to me are kind of underrated, and Mike Tomlin to me deserves a little bit of love for Coach of the Year. I mean, every single year, it doesn't matter what he has around him, he just finds a way to win.
Sure.
And then the Commanders, they're off to such a good start. This is the best I've seen them look maybe ever. Right? Hopefully they got it right with Jaden Daniels, and this isn't like RG3 moving.
This is the best time I've seen him since RG3. That's why.
Since RG3.
Yeah.
Since RG3.
I like the move that the Commanders made going to get Marshawn Lattimore, and like TJ said, the Steelers made a couple of moves today as well. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I preview this one tomorrow. Be on the lookout for it.
TJ.
Again, that man went 8-8 with Duck Hodges as his quarterback. I think.
Say nothing else.
I picked Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Oh yeah. Give me Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh to win. Yeah, give me. No. I'm gonna switch this up. Give me Washington to win at home. Hey, Jaden Daniels is special. 19. Nobody gave Washington a chance. He's literally come in and has looked amazing. He's looked every bit of. He's won every single place he's gone. He's looked amazing ever since high school. 5-star quarterback in high school, had no business being at ASU, but still went to ASU, then transferred to LSU. I'm sorry, Matt. But he didn't. He had no business being at ASU. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. Yeah. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. He should have been at a top tier school. Anyways, then he goes to LSU. He plays. He gets under the tutelage of Brian Kelly. And he becomes a Heisman Trophy, and he's just gotten better and better and better and better every single snap, every single game that he's played the position, all the way up into the pros. And then he links up with a great offensive mind and Cliff Kingsbury with a hell of a coach and Dan Quinn, who's a leader of leaders. Jaden Daniels is a special talent.
That's a flip because it wasn't that long ago where Cliff Kingsbury was getting called everything but a child of God when he was the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Like,
I don't think he's a good head coach, but I think he's like when LL Cool J told Crozier, he said, "Hey, shut your ass up. You're an offensive coordinator. That's what you are, Cliff Kingsbury. You're a coordinator. You ain't a head coach. You're a coordinator." And he's doing such a great job just focusing on that part of the game.
Well, she was also the scapegoat in Arizona too. So there's that. Next game.
Anyways, next game we got the Minnesota Vikings going into Duval Canyon. This is the last afternoon game before we get into the late afternoon games. Vikings coming off a win against the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday night, 21-13, and the Jaguars coming off of two heartbreaking losses. One against Green Bay, the last game against Philly in Philly, 28-23. Who wins this game? I'll start with you, Matt. I'll start with you, Christian. Go ahead, Christian. You didn't go
Minnesota.
first last time. You got Minnesota, Christian. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like Minnesota. Jacksonville isn't a good football team this year. Like Dougie P, I love you. It's been real.
It's been real.
Yeah, man. Look, I got to give you the slip. That's pink.
I give him that Dennis Allen treatment.
Yeah.
Fired during the team meeting. Damn, that's cold.
Go ahead, TJ. Go ahead. Damn, that's bad.
That's cold.
Bad. That's bad.
Yeah, give me Minnesota. Jacksonville's just not good. Like, and it's kind of sad because like that draft class was hyped up as like probably would be one of the best ever. And Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and it's gonna go down as the complete opposite. It's gonna go down as one of the worst draft classes ever, and that sucks. Like that whole draft class was just completely mismanaged. And but hey, I ain't gonna say what can you do because there's a lot you can do. Give me the Vikings, and I legit think Doug Peterson probably gets fired at the end of this one.
As he should. Yeah, give me the Vikings to win this football game as well. This is definitely. I mean, the Jaguars are fighting for their lives. Well, Doug Peterson's fighting for his coaching life, but the Jaguars are looking like they ain't looking too high. It wasn't looking too hot when they lost to the Bears in London. Anyways, give me the Vikings. Anyways, next game we got on the slate, and this is the hold on now. David threw a little bit of Eagles. We got the Eagles and the Cowboys in the late afternoon game. 3:25. We got the Philadelphia Eagles coming off their victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Dallas Cowboys coming off their loss. 3 losses in a row. And all 3 of them weren't even pretty. Even the last one wasn't pretty. They just looked dominating. This is a game that they are probably not going to have Dak. Dak's probably going to be on the IR. So there's a Cooper Rush game in this game. We don't know what CD Lamb's injury designation is going to be right now. He's still questionable with that shoulder injury. And the Eagles are looking everything, coming off of they're on a 4-game winning streak right now. Things are clicking for the Eagles. So I'll start with you, Matt. Who do you got winning this football game?
You mean the Eagles? There's, as you said, they're starting to get things going. I was kind of worried at the beginning that they are one of my Super Bowl contender picks. So I think they go into Dallas and do their thing and come out with a victory in this one.
Absolutely, TJ.
Man, hey, flex this. Please flex this.
Sunday Night Football. You got the Lions and the Texans.
No, the Eagles Cowboys.
Flex it to the afternoon.
No, did I make a pick for the Eagles Cowboys? I ain't make a pick for that one. I ain't make a pick for the Jets and the Cardinals. We just went straight to the Lions and the Texans, did we?
No, we on Eagles Cowboys. Oh, that's what you're saying. We should go to Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I'm saying if the Eagles Cowboys are that 3:30 game on Fox, flex that shit. Get that out of here. Move them up to noon. Don't nobody want to see Cooper Rush.
That is true. Nobody wants to see Cooper Rush, and I think this was supposed to be America's game of the week too.
It is.
Sadly.
Yeah. Get that shit out of here, bro.
Hey, what Cooper Rush? But there are a lot of Dallas Cowboys faithful that are actually happy that Cooper Rush is at quarterback. They think
of course they are.
I think they think he gives them the best chance to win. Christian. Yep, yeah, absolutely.
Like, what are we saying?
Absolutely.
And this game is on CBS, by the way.
Is it on TV? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so this is a Nance and Romo.
A Nance Romo game? Okay.
Hello, Frank.
Thank God.
Hello.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we only have this week, we only have two late afternoon games.
Three.
Yeah, we only have two.
We
Is it
have
three?
Titans Chargers.
Titans Chargers. Yeah, Titans Chargers as well.
Yeah, I think he forgot to put that on.
Yeah, David
He did.
definitely. David forgot. David, hey, look, David made these graphics. I didn't make these graphics. All right. So
David
yeah, he
got
forgot.
David
I know he got some answer to do.
He knew better.
Anyways,
Chargers.
Titans Chargers. Who y'all got?
Chargers.
Chargers.
Sweep it. Yeah, I didn't even want to go through all that other stuff because it's like don't nobody care about that game either. You know, nobody cares about the Titans or the Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to dominate that game. Anyways, Jets at the Cardinals. The New York Jets coming off I believe they come off a dub.
Yeah, they beat
come off a dub against Houston where the defense looked good. Devontae Adams had a touchdown. Garrett Wilson had probably one of the best catches in the NFL this season for a touchdown. They beat the Houston Texans 21-13. And then we have the Arizona Cardinals who are coming off a 3-game, actually winners of 4 of the last 5, and the last game coming off W against Chicago 29-9. Who do you got this game and why? Christian, I'll start with you. TJ, I'll start with you actually.
Arizona, if you want to be taken seriously, make it 4 in a row. The Jets, you be the team, honestly, that you were supposed to beat. Like, no Nico Collins, no Stephon Diggs. The Texans' offensive line is kind of beat up, and you still made it. Like, you still made it ugly. Like, it was still ugly. But the old adage is, I'd rather win ugly than lose pretty any day of the week. Arizona, are you going to average 8 yards to carry this game? Are you going to do that again? Or
I don't
not?
know about against that Jets front.
That's true.
Are you going to do that again? A healthy Jets front at that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're the Jets, obviously you want to take it one game at a time. You win this, that makes it 2 in a row. That puts you at 4-6. That puts you at 4-6.
They ain't making it.
They not. Give me the Jets. I feel good about it though.
Woo! Christian.
I'm taking Arizona.
I don't blame you.
Listen, I like what I'm seeing from the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., or as Izzy likes to call him. Izzy, what do you call him again?
Maserati Mar.
There you go.
Shout out to Gus Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Jets did what they were supposed to do last week, but Arizona's going to come into this game healthier. They're going to establish James Conner. I don't know if this Jets front is ready to contain Kyler Murray. I'm taking
It'll be a long day if they can't contain him.
Exactly. I'm taking Arizona.
And they at the crib.
Exactly.
And they at the crib. Matt, did you pick this one?
No, not yet. I mean, from what I saw last week, I mean, outside of going on the Bears tandem here, yeah, I haven't done with that yet. The Cardinals look like they believe what they're doing, especially with the coaching staff they have, and that's good with the team. I mean, especially with, the defense. I mean, I didn't believe that they could keep up with most teams with the defense, and the defense has played well. I think Kyler Murray's going to do more on the ground than he had to last week, and he's going to need to with this Jets defensive line getting healthy. They're you mean the Cardinals at home in a close one though?
The 6-4. Nobody thought the Cardinals would be leading the NFC West
5-4.
this season. That is crazy. Well, I mean, they'll be if they win, they'll be 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like they're 5-4 now. Nobody believed that they will be leading the NFC West. Yeah, I like that pick, man. Go give me. And I like what you said, Matt. This is a team that believes. Nobody thought that this team would be leading the NFC West, but and especially after losses like against Green Bay, especially we talked about them, right? We talked about how this team, they lose to trash except for Green Bay. Green Bay's one of the better wild card teams, but they beat San Francisco 24-23. They lose to Buffalo early in the season, 34-28. They lose to Detroit 20-13. They lose to Washington 42-14. This is at that point where we thought Washington was still a bad team. We thought they were still a bad team, low key. But they beat LA, they beat San Francisco, they win 3 in a row here. I think Arizona does have some belief in what they're doing right now. So yeah, give me the Cardinals to win that football game. And then moving on to Sunday night football. Oh yes, Sunday night football, baby. And we have a dandy of a game between probably the best NFL team in the league, in the Detroit Lions at 7-1, going into Houston to face the 6-3 Houston Texans. The Lions coming off that win over my sad
We say
Green Bay
bad.
Packers. Sad Green Bay Packers. 24-13. Hey, look, man. Look, man.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, some of them should go travel to Houston and still go hit Amon-Ra St. Brown for that damn headstand that he did in the end zone.
I only caught like part of it.
Anyways, that's neither here or there. Anyways, and then the Houston Texans coming off that loss last to the Jets, 21-13. Well, golly, man, I'm so bad. Is that Thursday night football? That's Thursday night football, right? No, yeah. Is that the Houston Texans? 31. That's Thursday night football. They lost on Thursday night. To the Jets, 21-13.
Yeah,
it's a Halloween game. Yep.
Yeah.
Halloween game. But anyways, I'll start with you, TJ. Detroit or Houston in this game? It's probably my game of the week.
This should legit, like, Detroit should, again, they should, I ain't gonna say make an example out of Houston, but this should be another one where they just steamroll, run away with it. This game has seriously lost its luster. No, I hope Nico Collins is back for this one.
I think he will be back.
I
think he was practicing last week. I think I think he will be back for this game.
I hope Nico Collins is back for this one. It's I ain't gonna say future versus past because Jared Goff is still relative. I'm older than Jared Goff. It's this has Super Bowl preview written all over it, and Christian, I'm pretty sure I know what's coming when we get to it.
I'm not really excited for it.
And see that and that's what's messed up. That's what's messed up. Like this game had, I know when the schedule makers made this game, they were like, oh yeah, we got us one, and injuries just give me Detroit, and I wholeheartedly, I don't think it's gonna be close. I think that Texans offensive line that's what's not being talked about enough. Everybody's talking about Chicago's offensive line, how bad it's been. Houston's offensive line has been bad, and it's not being talked about enough, and I don't like that. Give me Detroit.
Christian,
Izzy, let's wrap this up, man.
I don't know what's coming, baby. Let's go, son.
1, 2, 3. Shameless plug number 3,
baby.
Look, the Lions, I say it each week. They're the best team in the National Football League. Houston, they're so injured right now. Hopefully Nico Collins does come back because they need a prayer. They need something because this ain't it. That Houston offensive line has been Swiss cheese all year long, and I don't know if this is a defense that you necessarily want to play. against, because they're gonna throw a lot of different looks at you. I preview this one on Thursday. Be on the lookout.
And we forgot to add Zadarius Smith is
Which
on the other side of that ball too now.
Which to me wasn't necessary. I think Detroit had more than enough to go all the way without Zadarius Smith. Like, again, that's just me. I said it when Aiden Hutchinson first got hurt. I'm like, don't make a panic trade, like, because you didn't need to. You didn't need to. Like, you have more than
Would
enough.
they give up a 5th and a 6th? Was it Big Z?
I
believe it. I believe it was. I believe it was a 5th and a 6th for Big Z, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, yeah. Matt.
Give me Detroit. I mean, I've been saying for weeks now they're the best team in the NFC easily, and I mean it's crazy how they keep getting stronger without their best player too, and they're going to prove it again. Give me Detroit.
I'm drinking a haterade because I'm about to pick the Houston Texans, baby. Let's go, Houston.
Hey, he ain't even hiding. He said, "Hey, fuck them Knicks."
I'm picking the Houston Texans at home. I'm drinking the haterade, son. Hey, I love both teams. I think both are great. But yes, if Nico Collins is playing, look for that deep ball. Hey, look, I'm just saying, man, Houston, if they get that run game right with Joe Mixon, they can, if this is a track meet, I know we're probably going to say Detroit may win this, but I think at home, I think CJ Stroud, he has hit that second-year wall, that sophomore wall. That sophomore slump. But you know what? I think this is a game where all lanes are going to be open, in my opinion, defensively, and I think that CJ Stroud is going to have a great game. Look for Jared Goff to throw some picks in this game. That's all I got to say. Look for Jared Goff to throw some picks in this game and turn the ball over. I'm going to drink that haterade and pick Houston. Anyways, next game and the last game we got to say for week 10 is Monday Night Football. Are you ready for some football? We got the Miami Dolphins going into SoFi Stadium to face the LA Rams, who are coming off that thrilling overtime win against the Seattle Seahawks, and the Dolphins coming off that heartbreaking loss off of the leg of Tyler Bass, 61-yard field goal to win that game, 30-27 for the Bills. 61 yards. Hey, bro, he kicked that ball with like emphasis. Like, I mean, like that man, I ain't like he was like, I'm gangster with it. He smacked it. No, for real. That's the way Tyler Bass hit that field goal. I mean, he felt like he was kicking somebody in the ass hard. Anyways, who do you got? I'll start with you, TJ. Who do you got winning this game? Miami, LA.
Man, give me the Rams. I think everybody harping on the Cardinals. Quiet as kept. LA is like, hey, we healthy. We getting healthy too now. Like, hey, Puka Nacua, you probably, I don't know if you getting suspended or you for sure getting fined.
Puka been riding with. I don't know who. Pyrus, rolling 60s. Who he been riding with?
That man definitely had a smoke session with Snoop Dogg.
Somebody say, hey, that man was, hey, fuck off me, man. What's wrong with you? Hey, he been chilling with them folks, them buddies out in Compton. Something.
Hey, easy. You for sure getting fined. I don't know about suspended, but give me.
He don't get no crap. He said, I got my lick in.
What's not being talked about enough. I'm picking the Rams. That defensive front that they've built in just 2 drafts.
Jared Verse looks like a man amongst men.
Jared Verse is the defensive rookie of the year if the season.
He's a monster right now, bro.
In just 2 drafts, which people look at that, and then you look at some of these other teams, and it's like, all right, Detroit's a perfect example because Detroit was terrible for 20 years, with give or take a good year here or there, and then you got teams like the Rams who just they're bad, and then all of a sudden, like once they get good, the people in charge will be like, hey, we're good. We're going to stay good. I'm going to do whatever I can to stay good. And Aaron Donald retires and everybody's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And it's just like, okay, just calm down. We're going to get this kid named Jared Verse. And on top of that, we're going to get his teammate
Braden Fisk
and put him next to and put them two next to the young kid we drafted a year ago who spent all season learning from Aaron Donald, who quietly had 8 sacks in his rookie year. And we're just like, yeah, we're going to go from there and we're going to be fine. Give me the Rams and Tua, for the love of God, slide, keep sliding.
Hey, man, when he took off running, everybody gasped like
bro, that's a whole. I know that's a whole nother subject for a different day, but it's like when you're not even a fan of that team, hell, not even necessarily a fan of that player, when everybody holds their collective breath when you scramble. Come on, man.
Bro, no, it's not even. It's even the announcers. The announcers are like, "Oh, here he goes." They're like, "Oh, he's taking off running." Like, there ain't nobody saying that in the league. Like, unless it's like, "Oh, Lamar Jackson." No, there ain't nobody saying that about Tua. They saying that because, bro, we care about you. We care about you. Matt James, who's winning this game?
Give me the Rams. I mean, they've been on a roll and they're getting healthy. And they're home. So,
Christian,
I'm taking the Rams in this one. I just don't like what I'm seeing from Miami. Matthew Stafford is still the real deal. I don't care what anyone says.
He one of them ones. That's the phrase.
I'm one of them
ones.
Yeah, like Matthew Stafford is him.
He one of them ones.
Yeah, I'm taking. I'm taking the Rams.
Hey, look, first of all, I'm going the Miami Dolphins. I know y'all talking about with the Rams. I see it. I hear it. But getting Tua back, is big time for the passing offense. And then also, we saw a little bit of Raheem Mostert, right? He ran over 50 yards in that game, right? He had 2 touchdowns the previous week. So you get him back running healthy. I think the Miami Dolphins can go on a little bit of a run here. Starting this week against the Rams, especially in SoFi. So give me the Miami Dolphins to win this football game. Anyways, that's been a wrap, everybody, for this show. Please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And please check us out on all podcast streaming platforms. And catch Christian's articles there on the dailyblitz.blog. You don't want to miss that hot content there, but I'm your host, Israel Rivera. That's Matt James. That's TJ Hopkins. And from dailyblitz.blog, that is Christian Simpson. And for everybody else who I missed, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to follow it up, Izzy. You know what I say, my 4 favorite words. Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy. Peace out, and we'll see you tomorrow for the fantasy football.
Oh, fantasy
football. Can't miss it.
Yeah, fantasy
be safe, guys.
football show.